Talk to my colleague. Forget it. We can't operate the platform now. Have a look at the platform shaft. Some wicked beasts are roaming around there. They attack every time we try to get near it. What can we do? Thanks for getting rid of the beasts. As a sign of gratitude, you may use the platform free of charge. The platform's working.
I've heard of her. Maybe she could help us.
She could die with us. We don't even know who she is.
Fine, I'll find out. Excuse me, miss, but who are you?
My name is Scarlett.
Scarlett? You mean the Scarlett? Your reputation precedes you, to say the least. We are all that's left of the Resistance. We are the lucky ones. The ones who got away and escaped the massacre on the night of the Blade.
If you've come looking for help, you've come to the wrong place. The Resistance is over. You came too late.
That's odd. After all the stories I've heard, I came here looking for heroes.
This is what you can do for us, and for the city. In the harbour there anchors a ship, loaded to the brim with gunpowder. Hell knows what it's intended for. But it'll be nothing good. Go there by night, when those stupid guards take a break. Blow it up. Blow it all up. You will save lives, that's for sure. Come back when you're done. Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Oh, how could all this happen? The princess was our guiding light, our hope, until she sought allies, false allies. Now she's a tool of the Doge, and our country's cursed and abandoned, leaving us stranded here.
What was your profession back then?
I was a merchant, and one day when all this is over and our country's free from its shackles, I will be a merchant again.
Goodbye.
Leave me alone. In this disheartening time, I wish no company.
Leave me alone.
Do you know anything about a man called Sophistos?
I know a lot. But why should I share my knowledge with you?
I have a letter for you.
A letter? Let me see. Oh no! Him too! Now they've all been hunted down. Either the person who wrote this letter was feeling pretty desperate when he gave it to you, or he knew you were someone he could trust. I don't dare to find out which one is right. My judgment's failed me too many times before.
So where's my fee for delivering your letter?
Of course. You want a reward. Well, surely you only came here because you wanted to speak to Largo. Every newcomer does. I could write you a letter of recommendation. I could, but I won't. I never asked you to deliver this letter to me.
What's your problem?
I know a lot about you. Don't come any closer. Not unless you want Victor to know you're here. Victor's my master. It hasn't always been this way. I once was different, but I was blind. I lost the one true meaning in my life. He died in a dark place, painfully, and all because of me. The last words that passed between us were spoken in anger. I will not let such things happen again.
Where did your husband die?
What does it matter? He died in the darkest place in the city, a room deep in the catacombs. Oh, why didn't I tell him that I didn't mean to betray him?
I grew up here, you know, seeing the good old days. Back when I was a lad, not working shifts at the dry dock. Now, what do you want?
Tell me about the good old days.
Ah, those were the days. Me mates taught me the ropes in the docks and the taverns. Showed me how a quick-footed boy might earn a ducat or two a day. By running up the steep streets of the Arsenal district. We thought ourselves to be sharp and daring. So we undercut the bigger boys, who were asking 3 or more ducats a job. I don't think I've ever been as happy as I was then. But today, the Doge's greed ruined everything. I wish I could find the magic of my childhood again. If I could, I'd leave the rotten Arsenal in the blink of an eye.
Have you ever considered working in the mountains?
In the mountains? What do you mean?
An old miner in a village not far from here is looking for people like you to reopen a copper ore mine.
Sounds like hard work, but I guess I'd be used to it. And anything's better than working for Largo. I'll pay this miner of yours a visit, and my friends here will surely join me. Copper ore? Why not?
Oh, that looks good. Oh, hello.
Yes?
Let's go.
How can I help you?
I want to travel.
Where do you...
Peace. Oh, when will I find peace?
What keeps your spirit in this world?
There is an item I have here. It sealed my fate.
Will you give it to me?
I would be glad to. Ooh.
No more miners, no more ore.
Yes, I found some miners that will join you.
Thank you. Now we can start mining again. Here's a little reward for your efforts. No more miners, no more ore.
Yes, I found some miners that will join you.
Thank you. Now we can start mining again. Here's a little reward for your efforts. The copper mine has been reopened. Our village will live again.
How can I help you?
I want to travel.
Where do you...
Have you made any progress in your mission?
I have the messenger's letter.
Let me see. The same cipher again. Oh, where are my manners? Please take this as a sign of our appreciation. So, this is the letter that Victor wanted to intercept. It says, Sophistos of the net of the mask. You need to act. As you foresaw, Victor's human no more. There is only one person that can prevent his eternal triumph. I know how to help. Meet me in my forest hut in Ivy Creek in the mountains. Forest man. Sophistos? I haven't heard that name in a long time. I wonder if you can shed some light on the matter.
I used to live near the hut in the mountains, but its owner's no longer alive.
This is an interesting and tragic twist. Still, you already know how to deal with the dead. This is another chance to put your powers to good use. Do you know anything else about this?
I am the one who can prevent Victor's triumph.
This does not come by surprise. It certainly explains a lot. Is there anything else you know about this?
I've told you everything I know.
I appreciate your honesty. You should go and find this forest hut. Use your power and learn what you can. This hut might help us solve this mystery. Good luck, and take care.
I want to learn necromancy skills.
I have...
What can I do for you? I'd like to see...
That looks good.
Now, this is what I call a smithy. I am most grateful.
Can you customize my armor?
Sure. Let me see what you've got.
Customize this guard armor.
All done. Take it.
Can I help you somehow?
I don't think so. You've done everything you can.
Goodbye.
How can I help you?
I want to try.
Where do
It's good to see you.
So you solved my riddles and found the Moonblade. I am most glad about this. So what is it that you came here for?
Why did you hide the Moonblade for me?
I was told to watch over you, and your father gave me the Moonblade, an ancient weapon carried by those preparing to become the final guide. It was forged from a material from the moon itself and plunged into these mountains. Your father said that if anything happened, I should have the blade ready to give you. The years passed, you grew up, and nothing happened. The blade became old and rusty, and I almost forgot about it. Until...
Your nephews, Nesto and Don.
Ah, the two good-for-nothings. I knew they wouldn't last too long without getting into serious trouble. But I see they gave their life for you, and still help you along your way. Honorable. My boys, I am proud.
Who are you?
I was once a famous armorer. You saw the awards that I received from the surrounding counties. But this was long ago, and I need them no more. Matteo was my apprentice, by the way. Skilled but impatient too, and never ever satisfied. I knew your father as well. When he was still human, he fell in love with a woman from the mountains. You were born in a harsh winter, and they gave you to Jata. For your father knew your birth was against the rules of the Eternal Council.
How did you die?
One day, some men came knocking on my door, men that I'd never seen in the mountains. One of them, who they called Victor, asked some questions about your father. Specifically, if he had any children. He somehow knew I was hiding something and used strange forces against me. But I told him nothing. On the contrary, as he saw no danger in me, he spoke freely of his plans to his companions. I later wrote the strange words down and gave them to an old, wise friend of mine, a man called Sophistos. When they left, I sent the letter to Sophistos so he could know about the plans. But then all went wrong. The letter never seemed to arrive, and I slowly realized why Victor had spoken so freely of his plans. He had poisoned me. By this time there was nothing I could do. So I wrote my will and added a note about the Moonblade that was meant for you to find. When I died, I used my powers to take the Moonblade with me and hide it in the Twilight World. Doing so, I was refused my peace and had to become a ghost. You might find my notes about Victor's plans useful. Here, take them.
Thank you for all that you've done for me. Farewell.
Finally, I am free to see an old friend one last time.
How can I help you?
I want to try.
Where do
Have you made any progress in your mission?
I have news from the man in the forest hut.
Amazing. Please, take this as a sign of my appreciation. Now, let's have a look at this. What can this be? Victor used the nodes, the contact points between this world and the afterlife. And he even... No, that's impossible. He found a node in a country far away and brought it here?
To Venice?
No, right into this mansion. What a disgrace! How could he remove this sacred object? What did he do? And what do these numbers mean? He who read no books reads the first book. He who read the first book reads the fourth book. He who read the fourth book reads the third book. And he who read the third book peeks at the first book. Is that a riddle? Can you make any sense of it? Even I can't get my mind around it. Right, well, that settles it. The time has come to put a stop to this.
Oh, hello.
What could it... He who read no books reads the first book. He who read the first book reads the fourth book. He who read the fourth book reads the third book. And he who read the third book peeks at the first book. Is that a riddle? Can you make it? Even I can't. Right.
Oh, that looks good. looks good.
Oh, someone's been keeping herself busy. This time you found me.
I'm as amazed as you are.
You're growing so much stronger each day. One day, you'll need me no more.
Don't say that.
Maybe there's something you can do with this.
So, this is what's been haunting us all these years. One of the most sacred artifacts in existence, brought here from a faraway place. He must have taken it from Constantinople. I will see to it that it is returned to them at once, to seal the tear in the fabric of our world. To you I am most grateful. You've lifted a dangerous curse. Now the net of the mask can again become what it once was, a place of knowledge. Our order will be forever grateful.
I want to learn.
I have...